What is up, my friends? So the Umbrella Academy on Netflix has just been released. Well, it got released about a week ago, but let's talk about that insane ending and what it means for a future season 2. So the Umbrella Academy, if you're not aware of, was brought to you by Gerard Way. It is actually a comic book series that he actually developed during the ban, I think, and it is now picking up into a show that Netflix has brought to us. Now, there is more in the series if you want to go read into that and probably get some hints as to what's to come in season 2, but I'm here to just throw out theories and my thoughts on the ending itself. So by the end of the Umbrella Academy, after meeting all of the heroes except for number 6, which we'll talk about in another video, we come to realize that number 5 has seen the apocalypse happen and he is here and trying to stop it. Now, number 5 is like that somebody's going to bring on the apocalypse, but they have to see how. They have 8 days to finally realize what is actually going to happen. And on the 8th day, they realize that it's going to be Vanya who's actually going to bring the apocalypse, because she actually, throughout the series, people thought she didn't have powers, but we come to realize that she actually has been made to suppress these powers by Reginald, who is now dead, and actually this led to her having a pretty fucked up childhood, which led her on her path to become the Dark Phoenix. The White Violin. The similarities between Jean Grey and Vanya are pretty much there, and I don't think that they shy away from that. Maybe some inspiration of sorts, but nonetheless, it's still great storytelling. So by the end of the episode of the season finale, we see that all of the Umbrella Academy are trying to stop her, but in an attempt to stop her, they actually bring on the apocalypse itself, because they actually make her shoot at the moon, which causes the moon to pretty much burst into little rocks, asteroids, whatever, and come down onto Earth. The apocalypse is on its way, and number 5 has no choice but to say, we have to go back in time when we were younger and try to stop this once and for all. They all agree, and he's like, and we have to bring Vanya with us as well, because that's the only way the apocalypse won't happen here. So by the end of it, we finally see that they are going back in time, and now we all have to speculate as to what is next. Are they actually going to make it in time? Are they actually going to get everybody to safety and try to pretty much stop this? And the only way to do that, as we know, is if Vanya has a good childhood. So it's going to be interesting to see how they pull that off. Are they going to have her be knowing about her powers and letting her use her powers, or what's going to happen? It's just an interesting development in the series to see where everything can head into for season 2. And when you're messing with timelines, a lot of stuff can happen. So if they do save Vanya and they stop the apocalypse, does this mean that something worse might happen, or will it get better from here? A lot of questions to be answered. And now that they're going back in time, does that mean that number 6's fate would ultimately be revealed? That's what I'm pretty much hoping is happening. Maybe number 6 becomes a sort of antagonist of sorts if he's kept alive or something like that. I think that's pretty much where they can go. There's a lot of many possibilities and theories floating out there, but I really think that they will save Vanya, but that will actually cause something else to happen, where they will see the future become maybe darker because of this, and it's going to be interesting to see. So I'm pretty excited. What do you think about season 2? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to save Vanya? Do you think number 6 is going to have an appearance? What do you think will happen once they save her? Will it get worse or better? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. 10,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. I'll see y'all next time. Stay positive.